Hey everyone, Caroline Schaefer here, your ARRAYdio podcast host. My guest this week is Monica Williams. Monica works at the Care Clinic in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Now, I don't want to give too much away about their annual event that's coming up in May at the Cape Fear Botanical Garden. That's all I'm going to say, because you really need to watch the interview to hear what she has to say about all that the Care Clinic does for our community and how the annual event is really a massive fundraiser and a fun time. It's a fundraiser. See what I did there? Listen in as Monica shares with me all the things about the Care Clinic and their annual event. Hey everyone, I have Monica Williams with me today. She is from the Care Clinic. Hi, Monica.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Can you tell me a little more about the Care Clinic?
We are a free clinic, nonprofit for low-income, uninsured adults. We see anyone for basic medical care, diabetes, high blood pressure, thyroid disease. We give the medication here before the patient leaves, as long as it's something that we carry. We have several specialty clinics. Once you're an established patient, you could see dermatology, nutrition dietitians, physical therapists. We do dental extractions for everything except for wisdom teeth. We can't do any type of dental surgery here. All of our doctors, nurses, specialists are volunteers, are dentists. They come after they've worked a full shift at their own clinics.
And you guys have an annual event, although I'm guessing it didn't happen last year, but you have an event coming up.
So the Care Clinic receives no government assistance. Everything we do comes from grants, our donors, our sponsors, and our special events. We have 3 major events every year. We have our golf tournament in the spring, our evening of care in February, and then we have our Toast of the Town in May. Last year we did have to cancel it because it was right in the middle of the pandemic, right when everything was shut down. It's a really fun event. We have wine, beer, spirits tastings, 5 wine vendors this year, 3 spirits and 2 beer. Along with that, we have our silent auction. Companies around town are very gracious. They give us items that we can create into baskets or sell on their own, and we auction those off. This year, we're going to do a hybrid in-person and online silent auction, so it should be a lot of fun.
So how do people get involved, whether they want to sponsor or get involved in the event? What are the different steps they can take?
Our sponsorships have closed, and the reason we had to close them because we wanted to get our invitations out in time. But we have golf sponsorships coming up if somebody does want to sponsor. It's a great way to get your name out there, get your company out there, and let people know that you're supporting the community. You would just contact the Care Clinic for that. There's different levels, different rewards for different levels. As far as being a part of the event, coming to the event, we have a website that you can go on, see who our sponsors are, and purchase tickets. The tickets are $75 in advance, $100 at the door, and that ticket will include, you'll get a wine glass, beer glass, access to all of our vendors, as well as access to all of the items for the silent auction. Elite Catering is doing our food. We've got several different people that are going to be there to support us.
That sounds really fun, and it sounds like it's for a really great cause. I knew a little bit about the Care Clinic, but I didn't realize it was that extensive, and that's so needed today.
Oh yeah, and it's completely free to our patients. Through the pandemic, we had to close most of our services, but we were still able to provide all of our medications to all of our patients. We had volunteers come in and get all of that together. They pay nothing. Without us, a lot of our patients wouldn't be able to maintain their diabetes or thyroid disease, blood pressure. Those medications are so expensive. It's not something they're able to get on their own. We've had a lot of increase in our patient need just because with the pandemic, so many people lost their jobs. Therefore, they don't have insurance. They make too much to get government assistance. So that's where we're able to fill that gap in our community.
What's the date, time of the event and all of that? And you already told us how to get the tickets and things, but it's coming up very soon, right?
Yes. It is May 6th. from 6 to 10. And if you don't want to go on the website, you can always call us and we can order the tickets for you. We have the pre-order open until the 26th because we want to ensure that we can get you the tickets. If for some reason you're not able to get the tickets before then, we'll have a roll call at the door so that we know who's ordered tickets and ensure that you're able to get into the event at the cost of what you paid for instead of paying the day of.
Okay. Was there anything else that you feel like we need to know, whether it's if someone feels like this might be a good medical need for them, they can just contact the clinic and I'm guessing set up an appointment?
Yeah.
You probably are taking appointments right now, right?
We are taking appointments. We are scheduling out. I just made one for May 11th. So we are having to schedule our new patients out pretty far. But like I said, when you come in, you'll see a doctor, you'll get your medications, and you'll get your follow-up appointments if needed that day. We are in need of volunteers all the time.
Okay.
We can use dentists, dental hygienists, doctors, nurses, administrative assistants. We have 5 different committees that range from the different fundraiser committees, or if you want to do congregations for care, community relations, volunteer committee. There's a lot of opportunity here to give back to the community as well as help build up the clinic.
I love that. I'm already thinking, I wonder what I'm good at. But that's good to know because a lot of times people are trying to find a way to get involved and they maybe can't financially. So that's wonderful. And I think, supporting your community is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for sharing all that information about the Care Clinic with us and for joining me for the ARRAYdio video podcast today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining me for this week's ARRAYdio podcast. I'd love to have you join me every week, so make sure and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Also, just a quick reminder that all the information shared here is the property of Array Publishing and Marketing, LLC. Always affordable, always positive, and always community-minded. See you next time.